The sign-in time's up until 5:27 from this undisclosed big field behind me. An undisclosed big field with a very disclosed Keith Ryan, Northwest Pro commentator.
Oh yeah, how you doing?
Not too bad. We're enjoying this Demon and Bunny coffee. This is fantastic coffee.
Oh yeah, it tastes like an energy potion.
Yeah. You know who also loves it is Jeff Manning.
Mm.
Yeah, he's not related to Danny Manning, the Kansas University basketball star, though we established that months ago on Turnbuckle Turmoil.
Mr. Manning.
Yes. There's Chicken Bob. Chicken Bob has met Jeff Manning, I believe. You know who he also met? Paragon. He and Paragon buddy pal. Paragon very concerned on the condition of Chicken Bob. He checks on him every time he passes through this town.
Hoping Chicken Bob doesn't get a little cocky.
Hopefully not, yeah. Yeah. And JB Moonshine t-shirt. He's got these for sale usually if he remembers his merchandise and his square gimmick, which he doesn't know how to work. If you have like coins, you can hand him a bunch of coins, get a t-shirt apparently, if he remembers to bring it. I don't know why you wouldn't remember every time to bring merchandise and sell it to the fans.
Right?
Yeah.
Merchandise is important.
It really is. CAC program, have you been to the CAC yet?
I have been there once.
Really? Did you run into Sin Bodie?
I did not, but I did run into Shawn Michaels. He was there accepting an award.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Now, did you run into Jerry Briscoe, maybe?
I believe I did. I think I saw him, but I didn't run into him.
I understand. Malaya Hosaka?
I'm familiar with Malaya Hosaka.
Yeah, you've commentated on her match.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She came here January. She had a match against Lady Lindsay.
She really did. I officiated it. Facebook, Instagram, the YouTube, which they may be watching right now. You know, Stompin' Steve would like people to subscribe to the channel because it makes them nervous that they don't. And so if people want Stompin' Steve to not have a nervous belly, they need to subscribe.
Subscribe to Stompin' Steve.
And to mine. He's worried about my subscriptions.
Subscribe to Sign-Bay.
Yeah, I mean, you subscribed, right?
Yes, I have subscribed.
Yeah, so Stompin' Steve's probably very relieved to hear that. Yeah, he's probably going to send you a thank you ham or something, whatever it is he does.
Nice.
He may even put a portrait of you in museum quality glass hanging on his wall. He does things like that.
Nice.
Yeah. The Twitter where people can follow me, but not literally. Not literally. You do. Also, you know who does? Is old Ken Hamlin.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
broadcast partner.
He really is. Yeah. And that's what it looks like inside the law office of Stephen P. New. Did you check out when Stephen P. New was on Some Guys Wrestling Show recently? That was some Iron Buddha level shocking news that man had with the insurance. Yeah.
Very shocking news indeed.
Yeah, that could be a game changer. You'd think more people would be talking about it, but you know, maybe it's early yet.
No doubt.
Yeah. That was a good band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Team Bad Knees. Have you yet to commentate on a Team Bad Knees match?
I have not.
Well, you got to say good things about Cameron Starr because she'd knock you out, but she's retired because of the knee injuries. But, you know, Amazing Marie, who's also retired, she'll probably come out, but if you don't commentate perfectly on her match, she could also knock you out probably. You know, I used to manage Amazing Maria.
Nice.
It really was, yeah, until I got choke slammed by Stompin' Steve and Crazy Mary Dobson at the same time.
Crazy Mary Dobson.
Yeah, you know her. She was Sarah Logan at WWE.
Yeah, she also had a match back in the day against Sage Sin.
Yes, she did, yeah. She double choke slammed me. Now, she's like yay tall. Stompin' Steve's like yay tall.
Oh yeah.
That was the strangest choke slam I ever took. I took a lot of choke slams in my day. There's another member of Team Bad Knees, Casey Carlisle. Did you ever commentate on her matches?
I have not, but I have heard a lot about her.
They're a career goal for you. I don't know if you're old enough for that one. Let's see. Put that on right here. If you're smaller, like let's say you're a little nasty boy, or let's say you're Danica De La Rouge. Smaller pictures available so you don't feel so intimidated.
What about Brian Knobs?
He's not so small.
Oh, okay.
But he might like that, the pillow picture. Because he probably needs a pillow because he's got a lot of injuries, so he probably rests on the pillow gimmick, you know. Those available at CaseyCarlisle.com. Holding up a lot of belts. There she is, a little bit pouty. Would you describe that as pouty?
I would.
See, during the match, if she gets that expression, you could say, there she is, I would describe it as pouty. There she is with a large title belt. I believe that's the Valkyrie belt.
Yes, that is the Valkyrie belt.
Yes. There she is. I got this as a bonus gift from CaseyCarlisle.com last year. A bonus gift. Yeah.
Nice.
And that's when she went to Large Title Belt University, home of the Fighting Large Title Belts.
Nice.
There she is on graduation.
Nice. That's an NWA title.
Yeah, she was the NWA Women's World Champion for like 2 years.
Amazing.
No, Amazing Maria was earlier. Yeah. You know, she tore her ACL in 2 separate matches I officiated for her.
Oh.
I refuse to ever officiate for her again because I don't want her to keep doing ACL tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole wall of belts. Whole wall of them. A little more pouty. There she is with her Uncle Paul, the 2022 Turnbuckle Terminal Hall of Fame inductee. You probably knew all about that, though. You stay abreast of what's happening in the industry.
That's right.
And, of course, the 2021 inductee, his niece, Casey Carlisle. It really helps having family members on the staff of that show, apparently.
Oh yeah, being an inductee, it's a amazing accolade.
Yeah. No, Amazing Marie's not in, but when we had Hall of Fame Day on Turnbuckle Turmoil once, she filled in for the late Jim Chadwick. Yeah. Now, I mean, she might get in soon, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely capable. There's Paul and his freak show. Ever commentate on any of them?
I have not.
Another career goal. There he is with Wonderful Zach. I used to manage Wonderful Zach too. That's something Paul and I have in common.
Nice.
Yeah. That and that we were both Paul Moonshine at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Autograph picture of Kevin Sullivan. He, of course, buddy pals with Gary Hart and Mark Lewin. There's Paul and John Lennon before the big split. We found out Paul and John Lennon had a big split. Paul refused to listen to music after that.
I can imagine.
Yes, Imagine was a great John Lennon song. Autograph picture of Seymour Snot. Have you commentated on any Seymour Snot matches?
Man, that's proud of the Gouge roster. I have not.
You need to get there. You need to commentate on those. Those are fantastic. He's got all kinds of great moves. He's got the snot drop. You get to call the snot drop if he wins his match, probably. I would just hang it up at that point because you don't surpass that in level of accomplishments.
Another career goal.
Yeah. Here's old Ken Hamlin throwing a rock through the McDonald's like he was Ken Patera in 1984.
My partner.
Yeah. Now, he gets angry when Stompin' Steve is late ordering from Pretzel Party, and he holds this rock, and he's got it wound up, and he's like, Stompin' Steve. And Stompin' Steve's like, don't throw the rock. My museum quality glass collection's in here. Please, please. And then he'll order more pretzels and cheese, because that's all Stompin' Steve usually eats is pretzels and cheese, and sometimes some black tea. And he loves black tea, apparently.
Yeah,
especially if it's like in the Mandalorian container, the special collector's edition. Yeah. I got this because I knew Cameron Starr would want me to watch it if it was available at the library, so I snagged it. Lest she forearm me again really hard, because those hurt. They hurt a lot. Book I got for QT out of a little free library, Rough Country by Budge. And it's even signed here. Look at that.
Signed by Budge.
Yeah, and it was just sitting there in a little free library for someone to take.
That's a collector's item right there.
It really is. It's probably worth tens of dollars. And the aforementioned Demon and Bunny coffee. You know who else loves this coffee? JB Moonshine. Yeah, he loves it. Some of his favorite coffee. You know, he went on a big coffee drinking spell last week because he was barred from drinking moonshine for a week, and so he switched to coffee. Yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Wow.
Yeah, he could tell you all about it if you ask him. Yeah. But this week, it's a busy week. You might go hunt Easter eggs in this very field, because I feel like there would be some there.
Now, tomorrow is Easter.
Yeah. Do you hunt a lot of Easter eggs?
I have not in years.
Well, they might be right out there. I feel like the Easter Bunny would have taken advantage of this field and put Easter eggs there. I might look for that. Now, tomorrow, being Easter, Easter on Turnbuckle Turmoil, you know who we have? Ginny Santana.
Ginny Santana.
She is the daughter of Tito Santana.
Okay.
And a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion. Now, Coach Mike Jones will probably ask her 18 and a half questions about Nikki Sixx from the Suicide Kings. Or he might ask her, like, some Jiu-Jitsu questions. I don't know what he'll ask. JB Moonshine will probably ask, like, what her favorite coffee is. If he gets out of Betty by in time to call into the show. He goes to Betty by at, like, noon sometimes. But hopefully he'll be up at 1. He'll call in. We'll interview Ginny Santana. I'm probably going to ask her something to the effect of, like, do you ever go to Tacula, Mexico? That's where Tito Santana was from.
Right.
Yeah. Then I got a beeline down to Portland. I got blue collar tomorrow. I'll probably officiate 18 and a third matches or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Dominic Hess is in the heavyweight title match. If you combine his weight with his opponent's weight, I don't know, but it was a heavyweight. But that's the thing that's happening. Monday, much nothing. I don't have it much. Tuesday, I got very little. Wednesday, maybe I'll watch some old episodes of Laverne and Shirley. Are you familiar with Laverne and Shirley?
I've heard of a couple episodes of Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah. Would you say you're a big fan?
Yeah, it seems like a pretty good show.
Yeah. Based in 1950s Milwaukee, Wisconsin, until the last few seasons when they switched, they moved the show to California in the 60s.
You know, I heard Milwaukee was named after, like, this Native American saying, you know, Milwaukee, which is, like, Algonquin for the good land.
Yes, I've heard that very same statement made. Yes. Thursday. Not a lot going on Thursday. Next Friday on the show, we have Prince Adonis. Prince Adonis is a sports entertainer out of the southeast part of the country, I believe. Are you familiar with him?
I've heard his name mentioned a couple times.
Just in the last few seconds?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I would research him and then be prepared for Friday's interview. Yeah, I think you'll be very impressed with Prince Adonis.
Definitely worth looking into.
Yeah, I don't think he's related to Prince or Adrian Adonis. I could ask. So to review from this undisclosed field where I think there might be Easter eggs. Sunday we have...
You've got Ginny Santana, the daughter of Tito Santana.
Yes. And then I got a beeline down to...
Blue collar wrestling in Portland.
Yes. Monday...
Pretty much nothing. You're free.
I pretty much am. Tuesday.
Tuesday, you've got, you want me to research?
If you want to research Prince Adonis,
Prince
that'd be
Adonis,
nice.
yes.
Wednesday,
Wednesday, you're pretty much free.
Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, yeah, you're going to watch some Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah, Chanel Shabazzo, something Incorporated. Yeah. Thursday, I'm free.
Thursday.
Friday,
you've got... Man, this caffeine really goes through my head.
Prince Adonis.
You got Prince Adonis.
Yes.
Okay.
He may or may not be related to Adrian Adonis. Remember when Adrian Adonis, became adorable?
And of course, there was that great match at WrestleMania where he lost his hair.
Yeah, to Roddy Piper, and the fan jumped in the ring. Yeah.
Rowdy.
Yeah. Remember when Adrian Adonis was the World Heavyweight Champion for Southwestern Championship Wrestling, which was on the USA Network preceding the WWF?
That was a long time ago.
It was. But, other than that, do we have anything you need to say, plug, promote?
Yeah, so I run a Twitch channel called Keith Ryan Gaming. I do a whole bunch of different gaming adventures, Diablo, WWE, 2K, things like that. So I'm at twitch.tv/Keith Ryan Gaming. I had a subathon these past couple weeks and it was 100% successful. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at Keith Ryan Gaming 1. That is Keith Ryan Gaming without the G, but with a 1 in place of it.
There was a rookie referee used to have one similar to that.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. I heard he took a pile driver and hasn't been seen since.
I've heard similar tales. Yeah. But you need to warm up your vocal cords probably. I need to see if we've missed that meeting. I'm hoping so. I hate meetings. I don't go to them very often. And if I do, I don't pay attention. But don't tell anyone that.
Yeah, well, looks like we might have to go back.
I guess. But pretty much episode 527.